Hello. Well, I do promise to try and stop moving around. Good day to everyone. I'm back from Bingley. Great show. Met a load of great people. I actually counted how many times someone came up to me, not one person, someone came up to me and said, "Hello Paul, you know, I'm so-and-so, I watch you on YouTube." I was really quite taken aback. It happened to me 11 times. I had 11 different people recognise me. So thanks to all of you who came up and said hello. I was really quite humbled by that, you know, making these silly little videos and, you know, getting recognised. Feels like I'm famous. Right, I'm going to show you what I bought at Bingley. So here we go. Flip the camera around and show you this handbrake lever. It had a £3 price tag on it, and you know what, I thought, well, yeah, that looks all right. Bang, I'll have that. Banged it, put it in my daughter's backpack. She carried it for me. And anyone who knows minis knows that this probably isn't off of a mini. It's got these two right angle brackets on it, and then you've got this bit here, which has also been hacked up. So that's my first cock up of the day. I bought something that is probably actually no good to me, but there we go. Like I say, you're in this for the ride with me. I do stupid things. I'll show you what I do. So seeing as the grill is in this shot, this is a grill I already own. This is the style grill I wanted on the car. This one, let me show you. You know, it's quite heavily corroded chrome, so the whole thing, I thought, yeah, I'll sandblast it. Now, let's move this handbrake lever out of the way. Put that down there. This is a little bit that I sandblasted, and it's still, I mean, I didn't expect it to come back to chrome because I wanted to paint it black. But that is going to be so much hard work trying to get that back to a paintable stage. So I'm not going to bother. I thought, right, I'm just going to buy another one of these grills. What I wanted is the one that's got the little Austin badge in the corner. That's the one I wanted. So looked around Bingley for quite a while and came up, I think I found about 4 of those grills. One was quite bent, another one was quite heavily corroded. Well, all black ones, so they all look quite good. Then I come across this white one, and it'd been quite well painted white. Picked it up, had a sort of look round it, had a £30 price tag on it, and I thought, yeah, you know, that doesn't seem too bad. Then I looked a bit closer, I actually flipped it over, and it had been body filled in one corner. Actually, some of the struts along the, you know, along the little slats along the front have been body filled. So I put that straight back. Right, so I'm still looking. I've got my daughter's boyfriend, Jordan. He's looking for me as well. And then he's come and grabbed me. He goes, "Here, what about this? Come and look at this." So he said, "I know it's not the grill you're after, but, you know, you don't see that many minis with this type of grill, do you?" I thought, yeah, okay, I quite like that. Let me just flip the camera around again and show you. There you go. So it's a van style grill. It is a Magnum panel, according to the label on the back. So there you go. So Magnum actually make it. And I thought to myself, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, that's not a... I don't see that many minis with this on. I mean, yeah, there are quite a few, I know, but, you know, it's not a real popular one, especially down south here. Don't see that many minis with van style grills. So I thought, yeah, that also had a £30 price tag on it. And yeah, I was quite pleased with that. That's a good buy. And then I bought these, the Mark II rear light gaskets that go between the light and the body, for £1. Wiper motor repair loom, I think that was £7. And these, there's a story to these as well. Went onto one of these little second-hand stalls in the parts halls and saw a little box with probably about 4 of these little headlight cable bundles. Didn't actually look at the price tag. It had little, little white labels on like that. I assumed they were just holding it together. So I picked it up and said to the guy, "Oh, how much for this?" And he said, oh, they're 15 quid each, mate. And I'm like, you won't go any lower on that? He's gone, no. Oh, right, okay. So I just put them back down. I thought, 15 quid? All I really need is them bits there, just to go on the headlights. Side light bulb holder, yeah, that's a bonus, you know. But all I really want is the headlight plugs. And I thought, I know I can buy them new locally for, what, 4 or 5 quid, something like that. So, no way. Anyway, later on in the day, come across these. That one was 3 quid. That one was 2 quid. So I thought, you know what, £5 for the pair. Yeah, that's great. I can reuse them. Bonnet catch, the bit that actually bolts through the slam panel. I think that was 2 quid. Hey, look at that. DB Mini DIY sticker. Can't pay for them. Priceless, I tell you. Thanks a lot, Dale, for that, by the way. Windscreen inserts, pair of them. Can't remember how much they were. Doesn't say on them again. I think they was like 4 or 5 quid each. Or 4 or 5 quid a pair. I can't even remember. And there's a little bit of a story to these as well. I bought these in a little bit of a last-ditch desperate attempt. These were 22 quid each. Didn't really want to buy them because I've already got wheel boxes. All I wanted was the nut and washers, and I know you can buy them on eBay, but I wanted to buy everything at Bingley. I wanted to buy everything there on the day. I hunted high and low for someone selling the nuts and the washers underneath them. Couldn't find anywhere. Anyway, ended up in a last-ditch attempt. You know what? Sod it, I'm going to buy wheel boxes. Mine are not seized, but they're a little bit tight. So, you know, I thought, well, it'll benefit from a pair of wheel boxes, won't it? So I bought them. 5 minutes later, I found someone that's selling the nuts and washers for like 3 quid. So anyway, gutted, but you know, hey, I've got new wheel boxes now, so they're going to be fitted. And of course, they come with the nuts. Throttle cable speaks for itself. Ignition switch. Once again, I think I paid 30 quid for this. So yes, a little bit over the odds, but it is a genuine Lucas one. So that's what kind of swayed me with that. So 2 keys, shear bolts, yeah, normal stuff, nothing special. Then I bought second-hand brake master cylinder. I don't usually buy second-hand brake bits, and probably a lot of you are shouting at the screens now going, oh, why the hell do you buy second-hand brake bits? Stupid, stupid. Yeah, it is. But you know what? £5, I'm going to take a chance on it. I'm going to strip it all down, clean it all up. You know, it all needs a good clean. Take it all apart. So yeah, that's that. And then obviously the boxes this is sitting on, there's 3 of those, because there's something else in frame I want to show you in a minute, which you may have glimpsed. But yeah, gasket sets for the engine, gearbox, and I think, what was it? This is the head gasket set. Can't remember what that is, but the other one's the gearbox set. It's a block set and gearbox set. So, and there we go. There is the handbrake lever I've removed from my other Mini at the front. So at least I've got a handbrake lever, and not that one. Oh, and there is one more thing that I need to show you, because on the way back last night, I was just because I was sitting in the back of the car on the way back. So, oh, sorry, I hold my phone up straight. I was sitting in the back of the car last night, and I was on my phone looking on Facebook and all that sort of thing, and yeah, one of the Mini guys who lives near me, Reese Williams, he posted up that he was selling a few things. He had some C-pillar trims. So I looked on them, and he had a headliner as well. And I thought, you know what, I'm not going to have a headliner. But it did make me think. Thought, you know, headliner, if it's cheap enough, maybe. I don't know. What are they new? About 80, 90 quid. Well, if he's selling it for, you know, 20 quid or something like that, I might have it. But I just want the C-pillar trims. I had another idea for the roof in the car, but so I messaged him and said, yeah, you know, I'll have the C-pillar trims, mate, and headliner, tempting. Then he messaged me, said, look, mate, if you want it, 25 quid. I'm like, yeah, sold. So I also went and picked that up as well. So thanks a lot for that, Reese. Much appreciated, mate. So there you go. Really good day at Bingley. Yeah, headliner, there it is, all in the bag. He's changing the colour on his one, so there we go. All that little lot, all spread out, look. Mega pleased with that. That's really good. So it's just a case of fitting it all now, isn't it? And down here today, I have got the opportunity today to do something. You know what, I might have a bash at the headliner. It's tempting, but I bloody hate doing headliners. I might just ponce around, might get the Mini down off the ramp and have a little tinker around, see where I get. So, well, carry on watching, see what it gets up to. Oh, missed a bit. I got one of them as well. Well, today is going to be a day where I'm going to tell you about everything that's cocked up. Today, that is. First of all, it's a handbrake. Silly schoolboy error. Didn't really look at what I was buying. So thought, well, what's better to do than put the handbrake on first? So I put the handbrake lever on, I put the cable in it, I pulled the handbrake lever up, and I'm thinking, oh bloody hell, that comes up far, and let's adjust it up a bit. I put it on its maximum adjustment and it still comes up really far, and I'm thinking, well, why? What's happened here? And I'm looking underneath here and I'm thinking, yeah, all the cables located in its quadrants on the side, and yeah, it's going up through there okay. But look, if you can actually see that very well, that's no, maybe not a better angle. I'll see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see a little end poking out there. That's how slack the handbrake cable is when it's fully on. Baffled me for a few minutes. I'm thinking to myself, well, why is that then? And then it dawned on me. Let me see if I can see that bit there. Where is it? There. And that bit there. Well, I narrowed the rear axle, didn't I? So now the handbrake cable's too long. Makes sense, really, doesn't it? What a muppet. So yeah, I've got to figure a way of making that little piece a bit shorter. So I think I've sussed it. It looks like a bit of a bodge maybe, but I'll bring you back in a moment once I've actually done it and show you that it works. Well, I thought I'd show you now I've done it. I've just put like a little collar on the end of the cable, so it makes that last section sit back a little further. And I've also put some shrink wrap around there, because obviously the end of the cable, the end of the like metal piece that usually sits in there does stick out the front of there, so it locates on this front part too. Otherwise that'll wear through the cable, I reckon, after time, after it's rattling around under the car driving it. So yeah, put a bit of heat shrink around there, stop that happening, stop it rattling. And I haven't connected at the front bit yet, because I wanted to show you this before I start putting the car up and down, and having to do that. So right, I'm just going to go and connect it up and try it. Hooray, I've now got a working handbrake. Oh, there we go. Marvellous. Right, well, I finally got the wipers in and the washer jets in. Only thing is, this one here, I've had to kind of glue it down. So I've just got that on there holding it in. Hopefully it will stay there. If it don't, just another jet. Wiper motor's all in. Repair harness is there. I can easily access that through the glove box. So that's ready to wire up. What else have I done? Let me climb over my ramp. Right, I've actually bolted the rear lights in, so they're in permanently now. What else is there? No, don't think I've actually done anything else. Feels like I've been down here hours, but in reality about 3 hours really, just been tinkering around. I've got the brake pipe T-piece underneath, I think I said that before. Handbrakes in. Yeah, just tinkering around, getting shit done. Okay, well, I've had enough. That's enough for the day. I've got to go and see my mum tonight, so looking forward to that. And yeah, until next time, bye again.